Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Chronically Disney. Today is day 12 of Vlogmas and I have another Disney tag, but this is a Christmas Disney tag. So it's all questions about Disney and Christmas. And this one was created by Serena's Sparkly Diary, and I will link her info in the description below. Okay, so this just has 10 questions, so let's just get started. Number 1, what is your favorite Disney or non-Disney movie? I'm assuming Christmas. My favorite Christmas movie of all time is The Santa Claus. But I also love Elf, which is not a Disney movie, but I quote that one a lot. Oh, and it's just really funny. Number 2, what is your favorite holiday song? So I absolutely love Carol of the Bells. It's just so pretty. And I even like the versions that are instrumental too. It doesn't have to have the words, although I do love the words. And I also love Mary Did You Know, especially the version done by Pentatonics. It is gorgeous. Number 3, your favorite holiday tradition. So my family, we like to trick wrap. Like we'll do like scavenger hunts. We did a scavenger hunt for my aunt one time, and like she opened a gift that was in a kind of a small box, but it was a kind of like a ransom note. You know, like where we cut out letters from magazines to make the words. It was hilarious. And like clothes took her all over the living room and the kitchen and stuff. And then the actual gift was sitting on the coffee table, and it looked like it was just decoration because it was like we wrapped it really, really pretty. And it wasn't like a super special gift or anything. It was just a little plaque that said something about sisters because it was from my mom. But she had so much fun opening all of the scavenger hunt presents. It was really fun. But we also will do kind of mean things. Not like really mean, but like difficult things. Like one year my sister bought my husband a CD. He loves CDs. So we wrapped the CD by itself, and we taped every little nook and cranny on that, so there's like no place to start opening it. And then we zip tied it, like zip ties all over the CD, and then we put it in another box and wrapped that. And yeah, it was fun. He didn't like it. I mean, he liked the gift. He didn't like the zip ties, but it was hilarious. So yeah, we do things kind of like that. Or if we're just trying to be easy about it or simple about it, we'll put one gift in a box that's from something else. So they're kind of confused. You know, it's fun. Okay, number 4, your favorite holiday Disney item. Pins, ears, ornaments, etc. So I have 3, and they're actually on my shelf right now. I have 2 ornaments that are Mickey and Minnie, and then I have a Cinderella ornament, and I'll show you in just a second. So I'm pretty sure all of these were bought in the parks. I know this one was bought in the parks, and my husband was really sneaky about it. I had no clue he did it because I was with him on that trip, so I don't know how I did it. But it is the Cinderella glass slipper, and it is so beautiful. On this side it says, where the glass slipper always fits. I don't know if you can read it. And then on this side it just says Disneyland and Walt Disney World. But I love this. It's so beautiful. And then these came as a set, and I put them out every year. But it is Mickey and Minnie ornaments. And we don't put them on the tree. We just sit them on a shelf, or normally on the mantle. But now that I have my shelves here, I put them here. So I'll show you a little bit closer. There's snow globes, so there's actually stuff in them. But this one's Mickey, and he's got a star on his head like he's a Christmas tree, and he's holding an ornament and a bell. It's really cute. And then Minnie Mouse is super cute in her little Christmas outfit, and it's like she's posing for the camera. I love it. So cute. And I don't know if you can see it, but they actually do say 2012 down at the bottom. Okay, number 5 is, do you put up a fake or a real tree? I use fake trees because the smell of the pine is, like, my sister is really sensitive to fragrances and smells, so the scent of the pine tree actually bothers her. So we use fake trees, as you can tell. Number 6, your favorite gift received or given. So my favorite gift that I have given is a share of the Green Bay Packers. So most sports teams are owned by like a person or a family or a corporation. The Green Bay Packers are actually owned by the town of Green Bay. But every once in a while, like every however many years, they will open up a sale to buy a share. You can only buy one share. But they do that so they can raise money to do renovations or whatever they need for their stadium and their team. So in 2011, they actually had a sale where you could buy a share. And my husband and my sister and I are huge Green Bay fans. So is my mom, but the three of us are like really huge. So my dad he always loved Green Bay because of the fact that it's owned by the town. So he always wanted to be a shareholder. Well, they did the sale, and my sister and I were like, we have to buy this for him because it's his dream. It's like his lifelong dream. So we bought him a share, and we didn't get the actual paper that they mailed us in time for Christmas. So we like printed out a copy of it, and we put it in this huge box. It was like this big, and we put green and yellow tissue paper in it, like covering up the paper. And so when he opened the box, he just like immediately got emotional and started tearing up because he figured out what it was, because he knew about the sale. And that's just like the best thing that's just the best gift I've ever given. And unfortunately, my dad passed away a few months later, so he never got to go to a game or a shareholders meeting or anything like that. But just seeing that look on his face when he opened that and realized what it was just absolutely precious, and I will never forget it. It was one of my favorite Christmas memories ever. Okay, number 7 is favorite tree ornament. And I don't know that I have one. I have a lot of different tree ornaments. I like to buy ornaments every year, and like if we go on vacation, I like to buy ornaments when we're on vacation. So it's like a memory. Like we have a lot of memory ornaments. One of my favorites is a gold ornament. It's like a very thin metal, so it could bend, so I'm very, very careful with it. But it's basically a picture made out of metal of the Ryman Auditorium here in Nashville. And it is so beautiful. And we bought that because my sister and I did a staycation the year that my husband was deployed. And we just did all kinds of the touristy things that we've never done, even though we've lived here our whole lives. Okay, number 8, your favorite holiday treat. Mine are both from Starbucks. They have the cranberry bliss bar, which is so good, and their newer one, it came out a couple years ago, but it's the sugar plum cream cheese Danish. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. If you haven't tried it, definitely get one. It's really good. Okay, number 9 is favorite Christmas holiday memory. So I've already kind of told you about my favorite one, but another favorite one is the year that I gave my aunt Tickle Me Elmo. And I think I was like 21. This is like 13 years ago or something. But for some reason, she just really wanted a Tickle Me Elmo. And she and her roommate went all over the place looking for Tickle Me Elmo. But that year they were huge and they were sold out everywhere. So I found out that Walmart.com was going to have 4,000 a day available. And it was going to be 10 a.m. my time. And they were selling out in like minutes or less. You know, I was on there like 15 minutes before and I just kept hitting refresh. And I mean, these things were selling for like 3 or 4 times the amount on eBay, which, like, it was nuts. They were selling for hundreds of dollars for a doll, an Elmo doll. But I was like sitting there hitting refresh, and like 2 minutes before it was supposed to go live, it popped up and it said add to cart. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I hit add cart and I went through the process as fast as I could, and I got one for retail value, which was like $20. And so, but I had to send it to my grandparents' house because I didn't know if it would come to my house in time before we went to their house for Christmas. And so when it got there, it came in this huge box. I mean, the doll itself was this big. Huge box. So we wrapped the huge box because we like to trick wrap. So, like, we were sitting, me, my sister, and my aunt were sitting on the couch. She was in between us, and she was all excited. And so she's very much a kid at heart. So she like outdoes us on the excitement. So she like unwraps this huge box, and she was so excited because it was a huge box. She gets into it and like she pulls the tissue paper out and she goes, and she just kept like looking at all of us. And we were like, or her roommate was there, and she was like, well, what is it? And so she picks it up and holds it up, and her roommate goes, nuh-uh. It was the best thing ever. She still has that to this day. Unfortunately, her dog doesn't like it, so she doesn't play with it. It just sits up on her dresser. Okay, last but certainly not least, number 10. Do you open gifts Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? So normally we give a ton of gifts. Even if they're just small, we like to open lots of presents. Like, my husband and my stepdaughter will pass out gifts, and then we're all just sitting there piled up with gifts. So because we do that, we have started opening like a few on Christmas Eve and then the rest on Christmas morning, just to like help it along a little bit because we open a lot of gifts. So that's all for this tag. I hope you enjoyed all my fun little stories. I would love to see you do this tag. This time I'm going to tag Cinder Alley Loves Disney, Alicia, and April from Disney Mom of Two. I hope you do this tag. I can't wait to see your answers. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and please hit subscribe down below for more fun Disney magic. And of course, hit the bell icon to get a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks so much and have a great day. Bye!